Unique animals in Asia. Part 1. Asia is a vast continent with diverse habitats and climates ranging from the frozen tundra of Siberia to the tropical rainforest of Southeast Asia. This diversity allows for many unique animals to thrive in Asia, some of which are found nowhere else in the world. Here are some examples of these fascinating creatures that we will talk about in this video. The pangolin, Sunda Kugo, flying lizard, and hoolock gibbon. Number 1. Pangolin. The pangolin is a remarkable animal that has many interesting features and behaviors. Here are some more facts about the pangolin that you might not know. The pangolin is the only mammal with scales, which it uses to protect itself from predators by rolling into a ball. Pangolins feed on ants and termites with their long tongues and can be found in various parts of China, India, and Southeast Asia. The pangolin has no teeth, so it cannot chew its food. Instead, it swallows small stones and sand that help grind the insect in its stomach. The pangolin can emit a foul-smelling chemical from glands near its anus, similar to a skunk. It uses these as a last resort when its scales are not enough to deter predators. The pangolin is very agile and can climb trees and hang from branches with its tail. It can also dig burrows with its claws, where it sleeps during the day. The pangolin is a solitary animal except during mating season. The female pangolin gives birth to 1 or 2 babies called pangopups, which she carries on her back or tail until they are weaned. The lifespan of pangolin is unknown in the wild, but some captive animals have lived as long as 20 years. However, pangolins are prone to stress, depression, and early death in captivity. Unfortunately, pangolins are also the most trafficked animals in the world, as their scales and meat are highly valued in some cultures. Their scales are believed to treat a variety of health conditions in traditional Chinese medicine, despite no scientific evidence to support this. They are used as a luxury food in Vietnam and China, and eating pangolin meat is considered a status symbol in parts of Asia. In Africa, pangolins are sold as a form of bushmeat for ritual or spiritual purposes and used in traditional African medicine. Pangolin bodies are illegally traded at markets across China, and some studies have implicated sale of the animal's meat in the origins of the COVID-19 pandemic. Pangolin trafficking is a serious threat to the survival of these unique animals and also poses risks to human health, security, and biodiversity. Number 2. Sunda Kugo. The Sunda Kugo, also known as the flying lemur, is not a lemur, nor can it fly. It is native to Bangladesh, India, Myanmar, China, and the rainforests in Southeast Asia. It is a mammal that glides up to 200 meters from tree to tree using a membrane that stretches between its limbs, making it one of the best gliders among mammals. Sunda Kugos have large eyes that help them see in the dark, pointed ears, and furry coats that help them camouflage in the forest. It is nocturnal and sleeps in the daytime within dense foliage or tree holes. Sunda Kugos have comb-like teeth that help them slice through leaves, shoots, flowers, sap, and fruits, which are their main diet. They are monogamous and form lifelong pairs. The female carries the baby in a pouch made of a flying membrane for the first 6 months, similar to marsupials. The baby colugo is called a joey. Number 3. Flying lizard. Flying lizards are a genus of reptiles that have membranes connected to their ribs that function as wings. They are also known as flying dragons or gliding lizards and belong to the agamid lizard family. They can glide for long distances without losing much height and use their tails to steer. Flying lizards mainly eat insects and fruits and live in the rainforest of India and Southeast Asia. There are 41 species of flying lizards, each with different colors and patterns. Some interesting facts about flying lizards are: the females only land on the ground to lay eggs, which they do in holes they dig in the soil. They guard the eggs for a day before returning to their canopy. The males are territorial and will chase away rivals from their trees. They have a flap of skin under their head called a dewlap, which they use for display and communication. Flying lizards are not endangered, but they are threatened by habitat loss and illegal trade. Number 4. Hoolock gibbon. Hoolock gibbons are primates that belong to the Gibbon family. They are the only ape species found in India, and they are also found in Bangladesh, Myanmar, and China. They have long arms and legs that enable them to swing through the trees with ease. They are the second largest of the gibbons after the siamang and can weigh up to 9 kilograms. They have different colors depending on their sex. Males are black with white brows, while females are gray-brown with white rings around their eyes and mouths. Hoolock gibbons are also known for their loud and complex vocalizations, which they use to communicate and mark their territory. They are monogamous and form lifelong pairs. They eat mainly fruits, insects, and leaves. They have a 7-month gestation period and give birth to one young at a time, which is usually white or buff-colored. Hoolock gibbons are threatened by habitat loss, fragmentation, hunting, and illegal trade. They are vulnerable to forest degradation and fragmentation due to their behavior, which makes them unable to cross roads or gaps in the canopy. They are protected in several national parks and sanctuaries, such as the Hollungappa Gibbon Sanctuary in India, which supports 125 individuals of the species. We haven't exhausted this list of animals peculiar to the continent of Asia. We encourage you to come along on a second video to see and learn about more animals on this list. Be assured you'll absolutely love it, just as you loved this concluding video. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.